going on? I wanted to give a condolences, a rest in peace to Earl Graves Sr., Black Enterprise founder. And Mr. Graves was a very distinctive man. I still remember the first time I saw him, the distinctive sideburns. He was a very wise, um, um, distinctive demeanor, straight to business. And as a matter of fact, his son gave the message last night, and he spoke about his father. Black Enterprise, where do I start? Back in the day, my grandfather had his own bar, and both my grandfathers had bars and taverns, but my grandfather back on the East Coast, upstate New York, had one. And in the home, there was Black Enterprise magazine. And I remember observing that. My grandfather supported him, and I remember that. And I was in Buffalo, New York at the time, back in the day. And watching that magazine was like, wow. That magazine was like also the equivalent to Ebony and Jet. If you were African American growing up a particular time period, those were some of the staples of what mobility or what have you. You knew about them. It's kind of like watching Tony Brown show on PBS or something. There were certain fixtures like Soul Train, Fat Albert Again. There were certain fixtures that you got used to. But Black Enterprise was a very progressive, head of the curve magazine that spoke. And Mr. Graves was a trailblazer pioneer, and to be a Black publisher at the particular time, to also speak about the Black dollar at a particular time when obviously we're just coming to civil rights, but blatant racism, et cetera, and to still have that vision and concept, and also to be very profitable, to, be able to balance out so much was incredible. Incredible. You had a African American man who was going on about portfolios and how to invest your money and to stock markets, etc. I mean, he was really ahead of the curve. And then really and truly, to me, just as impactful as John H. Johnson, the founder of Ebony and Jet magazine. Any African American entrepreneur, especially when you're in the magazine field, but beyond, when you're really throwing concepts of entrepreneurship and investments and, very, very powerful. And he was a memorable orator, and he, was really ahead and in tune to so much. And I wanted to take the time to reflect on what he meant and how, looking at that magazine as a little boy growing up, always having that instilled early on. My grandfather didn't have to say nothing, but I knew that was a pretty significant magazine. To see a Black Enterprise to say that, think about it, before Black businesses, etc., before you saw a lot of things happen, you had this man who laid a foundation. He was one of the first, and he was a trailblazer pioneer. And I wanted to take time to say rest in peace to Earl Graves Sr., founder of Black Enterprise magazine. Just say thank you for what he meant. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends, and fans and people who supported. Hit the like, subscribe when the bell rings. A new video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and learn something about Black entrepreneurs and business founders and things beyond what they teach or what they try to tell you, because there are a lot of remarkable African Americans who made contributions that have not gotten their just due. Have a good day.